Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas. Amon G. Carter Stadium has become a showplace, and the home of the TCU Horned Frogs is fired up and ready for this one. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kick it off to get this season underway. You can feel the excitement here. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of their own end zone. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And there's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? They'll give it to the back. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Picks up 9. Offense facing 4th down.
The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away.
To kick it away.
And the returner will be brought down. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On first down, it's play action. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field, it's Presley. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the TCU offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quick pass, the catch is made. Fights off a defender.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed off. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Defense makes the stop after the completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Fighting off the defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The back in motion now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's a run to the left. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
This one will be fair caught. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking for his big tight end. He's got a receiver wide open here. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense operating from the pistol. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Catch made down inside the 20. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Good job by the offensive line to get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And one final play before the end of the quarter. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. He's free around the 15. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. 7, TCU 3.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Same tailback, another carry. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running past the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st down and 10. They'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll run it to the right side. Breaking tackles. And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He quickly lands on it and prevents the defense from creating a takeaway. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that 1st down.
Kick is up and no good. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And here's the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Hands it off on the counter. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. They're going to scramble now. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's incomplete on a very risky throw in the end zone.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
And he's brought down immediately on that one. Had a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Pass is caught. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense takes the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I'd be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Pretty good coverage here by this defender, but the quarterback puts this ball right on the money. Nothing he could do at all about that one.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him on Reed. The offense gets this man scoring at halftime. Now the defense can get a stop to preserve that momentum. And Brewer selects the fair catch. No return. Second half. Quarterback is right, finds his man.
Nice play call here by this defensive coordinator. You can freeze the linebackers just a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get tight in behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Dropping back, it's Presley. Pressure is coming. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target. But this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this 1st half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this 1st half.
Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Play action here on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Hey, you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing in first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. They got him. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the TCU offense takes the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Single back takes the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
That sack sets up an important third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Horned Frogs will line up to kick it away. And they'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? He cannot escape defense with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Green Wave.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
17, Tulane, 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. And they put something together on this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion, probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
1st and 10 play coming up.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Perkins. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. He's got it at the 15. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? It's a quick grab. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That is a big play, finally brought down at the 44.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And the runner takes off to his right. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. On the toss play, runner moving left. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Rifles this football to the left. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, TCU 24, Tulane 14.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Handoff to the right side. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. The Horned Frogs will have to punt this one away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the right here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Presley. Oh, that one's picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, TCU. This quarterback on fire today. And now they'll set up for the point after. An extra point up and good. Makes it a 3-score game. Up 17 here in the fourth. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. Quarterback will throw it up to one pass option. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Looking downfield, it's Presley. They'll take a deep shot here. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
And the point after is right down the middle. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little...
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And the route is on. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Back to throw. It's Presley. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. He's going to hand this off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Looking to throw it deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think
he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. The guys up front line up. It's first down. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Fights through a tackle. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Third down after that running play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Tailback takes the handoff again. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.